Welcome back to Patio Cooking. We're doing the easiest loaded potato soup that you've ever done in a crock pot. Let's get started. With the easy crock pot loaded potato soup, you're just gonna need a few easy ingredients. We just got a 2-pound bag of just some ready hash browns here, bacon just as a garnish, 8 ounces of cheddar cheese, a little bit of your favorite hot sauce, 1 can of cream of chicken, whole block of cream cheese, 32 ounces of chicken broth. I got 2 teaspoons of pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of salt. This is gonna be on our initial dump, and then we're gonna adjust seasonings as we cook. And of course, we got some chives just as another garnish. For step 1 of this recipe, you're gonna wanna get this 2-pound bag of potatoes opened up and dumped in your crock pot. 32 ounces of chicken broth, just gonna dump it all in. 1 block of cream cheese, you can cut this up if you want to. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on in there, just like that. 1 can of that cream of chicken, if you can get it out. We're gonna go in with our seasonings. Remember, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of that garlic powder, and then 2 teaspoons of salt. And remember, as this cooks, we're gonna taste it and we're gonna adjust our seasonings how we see fit. We're gonna do about 8 splashes of your favorite hot sauce. Give it a good little mix. We're not gonna get too crazy with this because we're gonna be stirring this every hour. We just wanna get everything incorporated. Don't worry about that cream cheese. It's gonna melt and it's gonna do its thing as this thing cooks. So this is all we're doing right now. We're gonna go ahead and put our lid on. We're gonna put this on high, and we're just gonna let this thing cook for 4 hours, stirring every hour. So once this thing's cooked for 4 hours, we're gonna come back and we're gonna show you step 2. We're 4 hours in now. Let's look at this soup. Woo! I'm telling y'all, this is smelling unreal. Let's give it a little stir just so y'all can see kind of the texture and what this is looking like. And you can see now it's starting to turn into potato soup. I know these potatoes are tender, and what we want to do now is we want to cut this on keep warm. Now that it's on keep warm, we got our 8 ounces of cheddar cheese, and we want to just start putting this in. The reason you want to put this in last is because if this cheese gets too hot, fat are going to separate from the dairy, and it's going to give you a real gritty potato soup that it's just really not going to be a pleasant bite. I know everybody's had that gritty potato soup, and if you put it in the beginning and just dump everything in, that's what's gonna happen. So you wanna make sure that you cool the crock pot down just a little bit, leave this lid off, stir it all in, and then incorporate everything. We're just gonna let this cook for an additional 30 minutes, just to let all that cheese melt, and then incorporate with the rest of this soup. And then we'll be ready to build us a bowl and give this thing a try. So it's been another 30 minutes, our cheese is melted. Y'all can go ahead and see what this thing looks like. We'll give it just one more little stir, and this is what you want. That kind of texture right there, just a smooth, creamy potato soup. And this is what this recipe will give you every time. Let's make a bowl of this thing, get it dressed up just a little bit. I just got like a 1-cup measuring cup here. It's looking real good. And I don't put bacon in the loaded potato soup. I always like to do this on the side, just so everybody can just do their own thing. Chives, you can use just a little extra cheese if you want to. I always keep that out as an option. A little dollop of sour cream, and you're ready to eat. We got this pretty little bowl built right here. You know we gotta give this thing a try. I don't want a big dollop of sour cream, you know, I want it tasting real good. Let's do it. Whew, that's hard to beat, I'm telling y'all. Had to go in twice. For just a few simple ingredients, dump it in a crock pot. I don't think you can beat that loaded potato soup. I know there's a million different ways, but this is my way. Y'all just remember, if y'all make this thing, put that cheddar cheese in last after you've let that heat cool down, or you're gonna get that gritty crock pot loaded potato soup. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.